Canada Post is Canada's storyteller. Through our iconic stamp program, we share stories about the people, the places, and the events that define our nation. This week, Tuesday TV shines the spotlight on Canadians in flight, remarkable Canadians, and legendary aircraft designs that made aviation history. Elsie McGill was an aeronautical engineer who oversaw design improvements and guided production of Hawker Hurricanes at a factory in Thunder Bay. These fighter planes helped to win the Battle of Britain and earned her the nickname Queen of the Hurricanes in a Second World War comic book. All her life, McGill broke through barriers. She was the first woman in Canada to earn a degree in electrical engineering, and the first in the world to earn a master's degree in aeronautical engineering and work as a professional aircraft designer. Later in life, McGill was a champion of equality as a member of the historic Royal Commission on the Status of Women in Canada. William Barker, VC, was an ace fighter pilot in the First World War. He flew more than 900 combat hours and had 50 victories over enemy aircraft. Fellow ace Billy Bishop called Barker the deadliest air fighter who ever lived. Barker was decorated for valor more than anyone in the history of Canada or the British Empire. His medals include the highest honor, a Victoria Cross. Punch Dickens was also a First World War ace, but he won his fame as a bush pilot. In the 1920s and 30s, this aviation pioneer logged more than 1.6 million kilometers over northern Canada. He opened up airmail service to the Mackenzie River Valley. In 1928, he made the first reconnaissance flight over unmapped stretches of the Northwest Territories. Dickens was called Tingmashuk by the Inuit. It means Birdman. The Avro Arrow was one of the greatest milestones in Canada's aviation history. The twin-engine supersonic plane was designed in the 1950s at the height of the Cold War. It could fly at more than twice the speed of sound, its advanced delta-shaped wings ideal for speed and efficiency. The Lazair was one of the finest light aircraft ever made. It was the brainchild of Dale Kramer of Port Colborne, Ontario. He designed and built a stable, aerodynamic, and truly groundbreaking microlight plane. The 1979 Lazair was powered by two chainsaw motors perched high on the wing's leading edge. Made of modern aircraft material, the Lazair weighed less than the average pilot. It cruised along at a lazy speed, about 65 kilometers an hour, which inspired its name. Elsie McGill, William Barker, VC, Punch Dickens, the Avro Arrow, and the Lazair. 5 Canadians in flight who reached for the sky, made aviation history, and landed on a stamp.